Welcome back to the Breakfast Show 2. This morning we're joined by Brian Croft from SIU to give us a preview of the Maple Syrup Festival coming up this weekend. Good morning, Brian. Thank you so much for joining us. Tell us a little bit about the Maple Syrup Festival and what it's all about.
Well, it makes sense to be here on the Breakfast Show to talk about, maple breakfast. So Touch of Nature has been doing some version of this for over 20 years. It started off really small. So Touch of Nature is SIU Carbondale's outdoor experiential laboratory. And we started doing this community program to teach people that in Southern Illinois and actually in Missouri and in our region, it's a great place to make maple syrup. And so we started off small, and over the years it's grown, and we're expecting, if the weather holds out, hopefully over 1,000 people over the 2 days. So there's going to be a lot going on.
Wow, and you're not kidding. What better to talk about maple syrup on the Breakfast Show? And so when is this festival happening, and what can people really expect to see this weekend?
So so my job, I tell people all the time, is to get people outside, and we do that through camps, through community programs, and so this one is really family focused. And so this weekend, both all day this Saturday and Sunday, we'll be serving breakfast in the morning, and then we'll actually have a grill outside. We'll have maple demonstrations. We'll have our climbing wall up for the kids. We'll have kid games. We actually have the local forestry program coming out to do some lumberjack demonstrations. There'll be vendors. Obviously, there will be pancakes with plenty of maple syrup. But then also in the afternoon, we'll have burgers and brats. We'll have live music. So really, it is a family thing. So bring the whole family.
It sounds like a really good time. So I guess in your eyes, kind of what's the highlight of this event?
Well, other than the syrup, because again, I'm biased on that. It really is, for me, it's kind of all of us reemerging from our winter solstice, if you will. So it's kind of it's our first big event of the year. It kind of kicks off the spring for us, and so it's kind of it's a way for families to kind of have that first really big, fun, outdoorsy activity of the year. And again, we have so much just trails and stuff. You can come out and eat breakfast. And even if you just want to come out, technically the event is free. It does cost to eat the breakfast, but if you just want to come out and enjoy our trails and other things, so really, I think just seeing everybody kind of reemerge from the winter, that's my favorite part.
Oh yeah, I could see that. And as far as I know, it's shaping up to be a pretty good weekend. So it sounds like you guys are in for, fingers crossed, some good weather. Where exactly is this event being held at?
So it's held at Touch of Nature Outdoor Education Center, and the best way to do that is just to Google Touch of Nature Outdoor Education Center. We are technically in McCanda, which is south of the university, but we're right by Giant City State Park if you're kind of familiar with that area. And so there'll be plenty of signage once you get here. We have a large, beautiful facility, plenty of parking. And if you've not been to Touch of Nature, it really is kind of a hidden gem here in the region.
Yeah, I could imagine so. I've never been, so I definitely have to check it out sometime. How much are those tickets and where can they be purchased?
So right now you can get them online if you just go to our website at ton.siu.edu, and they're about $15 for adults, and then I believe they're $12 for kids, and then they'll go up at the door about $3. So either way, get them beforehand or get them at the door. No worries if you don't get them ahead of time. Come out anyway, and we'll if you want maple syrup, we promise we will get you maple syrup.
That is awesome. And one last question: what days is this taking place and what time?
So it's this Saturday and this Sunday, and it's going to start at 9 o'clock and then go pretty much to about 4 o'clock.
Wonderful. Well, Brian, thank you so much for talking a little bit about this Maple Syrup Festival. We appreciate you for joining the Breakfast Show, too. We'll be right back.